Hello, guys and gals, and this is a movie review for Dragon Soldiers. Now, I'll admit that I didn't have high hopes going into this. This was basically a movie I got for $2 over at Redbox, and basically I bought it because it was $2 and it sounded interesting. Anyways, but mainly because it was cheap. I'm just being honest here. It is by Lionsgate and their Grindstone, which I think is a subsidiary of Lionsgate. I don't know. Anyways, basically, I went to rent. I think it was 100% Wolf because I rented that movie first, and then they said, "Well, if you want to, you can buy a movie and we'll take $2 off." So I'm like, "Okay, this movie looks cheap." So it was originally $4, I think, and I got it for like $2 because of the discount. So, anyways, and again, it had something to do with dragons. So I'm like, okay, I will buy this movie. Completely blind. Never heard of it. Anyways, now I lost my train of thought. It's kind of a funny movie. I mean, anybody that knows anything about dragons basically should know that guns don't hurt dragons. I mean, you can shoot all the bullets you want to at a dragon. It's not going to hurt a dragon because of all their scales. Even if you shoot them in the eye or something, that they're still pretty much invulnerable. So basically the movie is basically people trying to kill a dragon with guns and not doing a very good job of it, which in itself is interesting. Not saying that's bad. This is actually a really pretty good movie. I really enjoyed it. This movie was basically, it starts with a group of soldiers trying to basically kill a dragon with guns, and basically all of them getting slaughtered. And it gets a little gory because, well, you see a guy that's half eaten, and stuff like that. And the dragon is actually a really nice model. I'm not sure where they got it. It kind of reminded me of the dragon from Dragonheart, kind of, and I'm not sure exactly where they got their dragon model from, but it was pretty good. I think it was probably CGI or something, but I'm not sure. I don't know if they actually physically used a animatronic or not, but it was a really cool looking dragon. But yeah. You never really know. Well, okay. Basically, after that scene, where everybody gets massacred by the dragon flies off, stuff like that. It cuts to the mayor, and he's hiring someone to look into all the disappearing people, because there's people disappearing all over town and stuff. And there's an elite unit of kind of like the A team of mercenaries, and they go out looking for this dragon. They even have the there was someone in there that I had never heard of before. I hadn't seen any of the movies that he was in, but he seemed like a really good guy. He reminded me a lot of The Rock, except a lot more muscular. He was an African American with tattoos and stuff. Really a buff guy. His name was Antoine something. I'll find it while I'm talking. Anyways, so this elite unit, they each have a part to play. They're each a specialist. There's an explosive specialist, there's a tracking specialist, someone that's really good at scouting, and providing cover fire, stuff like that. But there's also an interesting subplot that had to do with a cult leader or something. And of all the dragons I know of, using D&D, as a guide, there's dragons that breathe fire, which this one was. It breathed fire. There's dragons that breathe ice. There's dragons that breathe lightning. There's dragons that breathe poison. And I believe that those would be green dragons. Blue dragons were lightning, maybe? I don't remember. Anyways, this dragon also, and this was kind of new dragon lore to me, this dragon also breathed some kind of poisonous gas that had mind control properties. So that was kind of strange. Apparently the dragon was like living in a mine. And so when they went and they collapsed this old mine shaft, the dragon got mad and started, I don't know, wreaking havoc around, and eating people. So, anyways, they also found a park ranger, and she helped too. And they found this weird guy named Griffin. I think he was there for comic relief. Actually, he reminded me a lot of Peter Griffin from Family Guy, and because he was kind of funny, and maybe he was meant to spoof Peter Griffin and Family Guy. I don't know, but his name was Griffin. It would have been funny if his name was Peter Griffin, but I think they probably would have gotten like, a cease and desist order for using a copyright character. You know how Disney is when they get to when people try to use their stuff in movies and stuff. I'm thankful they let me use their content in my videos. Anyways, they try to kill the dragon, and a lot of them kind of die along the way because, well, you can't really hurt a dragon with bullets and or with, conventional weapons. Anyways, I'm not going to give away any more spoilers. It was a pretty good movie. I really actually liked it. I'm going to get that name here for you here shortly. Let's see. Also, I'm going to pull up a year here on when this came out. Pretty sure this is it. Yeah, this was it. Dragon Soldiers. The hunters become the hunted when a team of elite soldiers battle a flying, fire-breathing dragon. It was directed by Hank Braxton. What if he was a Pokemon? No, that would be Brexlin. Anyways, screenplay was by Dan Sinclair, and music was composed by Edwin Wendier, Wendier, or Wendler. Wait a minute. That's an L. Wendler. Edwin Wendler. I hope if I could I need to clean off my phone screen every so often, because I'm not here. Antoine Torbert. It's probably not pronounced right. I say Antoine, but it's actually Antuone. To me, that sounds like Antoine, but I'm not sure exactly if I'm pronouncing that right. And the last name is Torbert, Torbert. I'm not sure what else he's been in, but it was pretty good. He was pretty good in that movie. Looks like in 2019 he was in Soul Hunters, and then Dragon Soldiers in 2020. There's no, and also Blader in 2019. Again, I've never heard of any of those movies, but he acted really well, and very good actor. Anyways, eventually, that's it. The movie was basically people trying to kill a dragon with guns. And it was actually pretty good. I think it was well worth what I paid. Definitely. I really enjoy Lionsgate films usually, and Grindstone. Let's see. I'm trying to think of the last Lionsgate film. I wonder if Lionsgate was the one that put out the John Wick films, because those were pretty good. Speaking of that, there is a movie that looks pretty good. I don't know if I'll see it or not, but it's based off of John Wick, kind of like the movie, or from the creators of the movie or something. I don't know. Anyways, this is about Dragon Soldiers, though, and it is an adult movie. Okay, there was no nudity in it. Lots of swearing, though. That's something to take into account. Unless you have one of those TVs that actually, censors all the swear words. They used to have those, I used to have a friend that actually had a TV that would swear, that would actually censor every swear word, which was kind of strange. But, yeah. So there was swearing. But otherwise, there wasn't any nudity, there wasn't anything like that. Lots of action. There were some scary scenes in it, like when they're cornered by the dragon and stuff. Some rather graphic killing, because you see someone shot in the head, and stuff like that. But overall, it was a pretty good movie. I'm going to highly recommend that. But again, I will say the movie I'm talking about is a 2021 film, and it is called Nobody. Now, this has nothing to do with Dragon Soldiers, but it looks interesting, and I don't know if it's good or not. But the previews make it look really good, so I'm going to recommend that movie too. But just basically on the merit that the trailers look good, and I know you can't really go by that because the trailer can sometimes be completely different from the movie. We've seen that lots of times, like with Titan AE. But yeah, this movie, this Nobody movie looks really interesting if you like the John Wick franchise, because this reminded me a lot of John Wick just from the trailer, except that instead of being a single loner, this guy actually has a family, and instead of a dog. Don't get me wrong, John Wick's dog was pretty cool too, even though it like dies over and over again. But yeah. Anyways, still waiting for John Wick 4 to come out. Anyways, as for Dragon Soldiers, it was a very good movie, I thought. Lots of action. It was nicely paced. There was very little downtime. I like the model they used for the dragon. And, yeah, I thought the characters were fleshed out really well. And, so yeah, if you can find it, watch it. Maybe you'll like it too. Then again, that's just my opinion. And you can either take my opinion or leave it. Either way is fine. If you like this content, make sure you like and subscribe, ring the bell so you know when I upload. And if there's a movie you think I should watch, then just make sure you post it in the comments below, and I will see about finding it. Maybe I can stream it online or something. But anyway, that being said, thanks for watching, everyone, and have a great day.